Welcome. Welcome to Touching the Edge. My name is Drake, and I'm so happy to be here with you today. I'm happy to be here with you because I'm in this process of stepping into a greater experience of emotional mastery, recognizing that when you make progress, you experience joy. And so I'm in that joy of greater emotional mastery right now and actually understanding my process of it. For me, it comes back to early childhood experience in my early adolescence when I didn't have a father. And so I was looking for mentorship. And so one of the things that I did was I developed games. And so I created this game, or I discovered this game that it's a 4-month long game. I've been playing it my whole life. And by gradually focusing for 4 months, I realized that I could change elements of my emotional experience. I realized that I didn't have to identify with the emotions that felt strongest to me. I was dealing with emotions like anxiety, social anxiety, being in environments where I wasn't accepted by most everyone. And at the same time, the fear of being afraid. I began to have debilitating panic attacks. And so this process, this game, it really supported me because I was able to focus for 4 months. And each of those 4 months, I was able to break it down into 1 month for 4 different times. And gradually, I shifted that identification. It wasn't all at once. It was like a process of like being in the fog. When you walk into the fog and you come out and your clothes are damp, you don't notice it. You don't remember like getting wet. And yet it's different. That was my process when dealing with anxiety. It was like all of a sudden I realized I hadn't dealt with an anxiety attack for a long time. And I realized I was beginning to lose the fear of it. And I was beginning to recognize that I had to be able to be willing to sit with myself when I was in that space. And it transformed for me. And so I recognized for me that it helped to focus on a specific length of time. So right now I'm actually doing a challenge for the next 2 days, the next 48 hours. And it's by my good teacher and friend, Neville Goddard. Now, when I say a friend, I'm not saying I actually ever met this person, but we are well met. And so what I'm saying to you is that he gave this challenge of spending the next 48 hours in the fulfillment of whatever it is your dream is. And so I'm living in that fulfillment. I'm living in that success. And I realize that the best way to manifest abundance is to live in it. And I realize that right now, even with the health issues that I'm challenged by, or how painful I experience the world at times, I realize that there's something in me that's greater than that. And that is my ability to frame my own emotional experience. And in that reframing, find my agency. And so this is what I'm doing for this next 48 hours. I'm living in the success of shifting health issues. I'm living in the success of greater kindness in the world. And I'm living in the success of being in community with you. How about you? What is your success? Not in the future, but how are you living in it today? Let us know, because this is your path of emotional mastery. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Here we go. Please be part of this conversation. Be part of this circle, and let's bring other people into it, because together we can lift the whole. Namaste, my friends. Thank you.